Hey guys, it's Jonathan here, and as you can see, we're doing a little bit of chaos action today. Alright, so we got Sothril the Everwatcher, we got a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, we got a group of Poison Hounds over here on the right flank, and we got 3 groups of Chaos Marauders up front. And, I've actually decided to go with Chosen in this build. So I got 2 Chosen with Great Weapon, as well as 1 regular Chosen here, just because I didn't have enough money. As you can see, I got some Chaos Knights with Lances on my left flank, and I've got 2 Marauder Horsemen with Throwing Axes. And we are, as you can see, fighting Skaven as Clan Pestilence. So I've got my opponent, I want to show you all this thing, so my opponent has a very, very interesting build. And, I wanted to show it off, because this guy gets props for thinking out of the box here. Alright, so right here, he's just got a horde. I mean, look at all these rats. 5 Skaven Slave Spears right here. Okay. As you can see over here, he's got a Hellpit Abomination, as well as Skrulk, and 2 Assassins, and he's playing Clan Pestilence, so these guys are actually colored green, so that's kind of cool. He's got a group of Clan Rat Spears with shields up here, and a bunch of Clan Rat Spears and Clan Rats over on the left flank, or my right flank. As you can see behind me, he has 4 groups of Death Runners who are there. So in conjunction, his idea here is to have a ton of infantry to muck me up. Hunt my heroes with this really potent death squad of the Hellpit Abomination, Skrulk, and 2 Assassins. And then, when my front line is busy dealing with all these rats, he's going to come in behind me with all these Death Runners. At which point, he'll not only have my army surrounded, and we can go ahead and put this in slow-mo. At which point, he'll not only have my army surrounded, but he'll also have it, all the armor way down, because these guys reduce armor by a massive 50%. So they'll be surrounded, these guys will be able to do a lot more damage because of the lack of armor, and honestly, it was a great idea. Alright, so, since I can only see his Lord, this Hellpit Abomination, and this Clan Rat Spear, I'm going to go do a little scouting over here. I see this guy's just a Clan Rat, a Skaven Slave Spear, so I'm going to go ahead and charge through the forest here, and that looks really fucking cool. With the light coming through and the dust. Oh man, that's so cool. Love it, love it. So I'm just get some free shard right there, just because I can. And I'm going to be sending Sothril over here to hopefully just use some cycle charging of these Chaos Knights, these guys, and his Fear and Terror to just take care of this big blob over here. Alright, so he is sending Skrulk in that Hellpit Abomination over there, so I'm gonna start moving my Shaggoth over here and positioning my army closer to this big blob over here. So as you can see, I'm gonna come in here, and on Sothril the Everwatcher, I've actually brought the 2 AoE damage spells. So as you can see, I'm gonna drop some Gehenna's Golden Hounds right here and then jump straight into it. That's kind of loud. Gonna get some charges as rear charges, and oh, the damage is coming in. The damage is coming in. So I haven't seen those assassins yet. Coming in right here, and all of these guys, their morale is gone. They're all going to break immediately. This Hellpit Abomination does a lot of damage with that one hit to these Marauder Horsemen. But seeing that Skrulk is here in the Hellpit Abomination, I don't want to fight them alone, so I'm going to pull back. Now, I still don't see the Assassins as of yet, or if I can see them, I haven't noticed them. So I'm sending my Shaggoth in here, which is a really bad idea considering these guys are right here. So not knowing that these guys are here, and with the Shaggoth fighting this Hellpit Abomination, my plan was have Sothril and the Shaggoth beat the Hellpit Abomination and Skrulk, but with these 2 Assassins, I'm gonna go ahead and pull away. As soon as I realize those guys are there, you can see I'm throwing these Marauders in here to muck them up, and I am pulling out. And look at that Liber Bubonicus, that's a ridiculous amount of damage, holy cow! That thing needs to be nerfed more. He's gonna summon some Playmouse over here, I'm gonna be pulling away, sending in these Marauders to muck up these Assassins, as well as these Chosen with Great Weapon. Go ahead and finish off these guys. Okay, so I saw all these guys come up behind me, and so I'm just going to go ahead and get a quick charge into them, and also send that Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. Man, that did almost half his health! What the hell? Liber Bubonicus needs a nerf. I know it just got nerfed, but it needs another one. Have Sothril going over here. As you can see, I pulled back my Armored Chosen and Chosen with Great Weapons, and I'm sending my Chaos Marauders to deal with these guys, because I just don't want to... They'll trade much more effectively with my Chosen with Great Weapon. So over here, I'm letting... the Hellpit Abomination Monster Mash on these Marauders. I don't care about that. He ran away with these guys, and I'm just pulling these guys all around over the place. As you can see, Sothril didn't have much armor to begin with, so I don't mind that he's here causing a bunch of AoE damage, and these guys are here not getting their already low armor debuffed and hitting these guys in the rear. Alright, so seeing that we want to stay clear of these guys, I just have my 2 heroes just in other places. Doing a quick rear charge here in hopes of breaking these guys' morales, but they're doing pretty good morale-wise. As you can see, we're just fighting some clan rats over here, so kind of a waste of these chosen weapons time. I see that these assassins are coming over this way, so I'll just be pulling old Sothril out of here. As you can see, he's gone ahead and chasing my Marauder with great weapons, and these guys are actually really fast, so I'm going to just be pulling away from them. Being a little bit too aggressive with them in melee, I think. I'm going to send these hounds over here to just get some of these Skaven Slave Spears off the field, and I'm sending these Chaos Knights back here just to help finish off the front line. And oh yeah, look at these chosen fight. I mean, talk about, you don't want to be stuck between this, especially if you're a rat. So as you can see, these guys are, man, I didn't realize just how fast they were. They're chasing Sothril. I see them incoming, so Sothril and the Shaggoth are going to be pulling out here, going to get free charge on these idle clan rats. Just drawing these Death Runners away for now, because I don't need them to, if these guys aren't in battle, then that's just going to buy me some good time. As you can see, all these guys rout right before my bombardment goes out, so that's unfortunate for me. And I'm just absolutely monster mashing anything that comes near me. As you can see, the Chosen took nearly no damage. These Chaos Knights have taken barely any damage. The Liber Bubonicus did great against me. So right now, I'm just trying to, I'm going to go ahead and try to take down this Hellpit Abomination here while he is isolated. As you can see, I'm trying to pull my Marauders over here and these Chosen to get on this Assassin. The Assassin is able to squeak through. I have these guys going after him right here. I have these guys chasing him because I just want to stop him from getting over here, because that he's doing a lot of damage. See that hit you just got on him? Yeah, we're not doing great here. So I'm going to try to pull out with this guy, seeing that we have a big blob here. This is not where we want to be. And he is taking a lot of damage, and so is Sothril at this point. So I'm going to be pulling out here, pulling around my Marauders with throwing axes on each side so that they can start throwing some axes into this guy. As you can see, we're doing some good damage, but we're just not going to trade well with the assassin nearby. So I got all these Death Runners. They are fighting my Chosen now, but at this point I'm just going to go ahead and sandwich them with all these units to try to get them off the field. These Marauders are holding up this assassin here. We're going to get a nice bombardment right there. Just absolutely massacre a bunch of rats. As you can see, that assassin, with the help of the assassin, the Hellbit Abomination is able to take down these guys. Stroke is going to get on my Marauder Horseman, but I'm simply going to pull away. And yeah, there's the AoE spells going down. And interesting battle over here. So the charges from the Chaos Knights are just fantastic. Alright, and as you can see, this Hellpit Abomination is going to get a proc of its healed. Let me go ahead and see what that's called. The rats emerge. That's not it. Too horrible to die. So it's a chance to get a bunch of hit points at once, just like with the what's it called? Hydra. It's the same mechanic as the Hydra. Alright, so I'm just gonna send these guys over into this guy, try to knock him over. Doesn't really work. We do stop him for a second, so actually it does work. Seeing that he's popped his Rod of Corruption here, I'm going to be pulling out with my Marauder Horsemen. These guys are unfortunately going to take a little bit of damage. Trying to chase this Hellbit Abomination off the field here. I actually didn't see any of these guys, so I'm going to have these guys path right into a bunch of slaves. Unfortunately, we didn't really get any of the charges off, but since they are surrounded, they are going to break pretty fast. I'm going to be pulling back this way. My Shaggoth has come back, just trying to chase this Hellpit Abomination off the field. And as you can see, we're doing pretty good as far as the health of our army. His units are just not able to do any damage to our Chosen. But as you can see, he's got everything chasing after Sothril here as Sothril tries to get this Abomination off the field. I got these Marauders going right here after this Assassin to try to keep him off of Sothril. Are they going to be able to make it? Looks like nope. He is going to go ahead and hit Sothril. And because Sothril turned around and auto-attacked him, the Hellpit Abomination is going to come back right before he rides off the map. I see this Dragon Ogre Shaggoth only has 200 health, so I'm just going to send him in to see if he can get a hit or two. And it looks like he does get one hit. And Sothril's going to come in here, get another hit, and we're looking pretty good right here. The Assassin just is aggressively pulling through. As you can see, I've been doing charges all over the place with my my Hounds and my Marauder Horsemen. We've just been doing a ton of damage here. So I'm just trying to take out this Hellpit Abomination, but it's not going too well for me. He has a lot of healing left. And with this Assassin here using trophy heads, I can't fight that Assassin right now. So I'm going to send these Chaos Knights over here, try to intercept and hold up that Assassin, knock him over, give Sothril some room here. I'm going to have my throwing axes start throwing at the Hellpit Abomination here. And I'm pretty much just ignoring Stroke over here. I'm going to have my Chosen right here go ahead and take care of all these Clan Rat Spears. And Clan Rats, they'll be able to take care of this entire Bob. And having defeated these guys, I'm just going to start pulling these guys back. Send these Chosen after the Assassin. They will absolutely wreck him. As you can see, we have a Wither moved on Sothwell the Ever Watcher here. He's going to move out of range of my Chaos Knights, so they won't be affected by that. As you can see, I'm using my Chaos Knights to hold up this Hellpit Abomination and this Assassin so that Sothwell can get away. And at this point, Sothwell just needs to run. Not that I'm in danger of losing the game at this point, because my Chosen and my Chaos Knights are so healthy. But I just don't want Sothwell to die because it would insult my pride. Alright, so I'm just going to keep on running with him, and we're just going to keep on mucking up Lord Skrulk and all these guys with Marauders. So he does get a really nice summon right here and does a lot of damage to both my Marauders, so I'm going to pull out with my Marauders and get a rear charge with the Chaos Knights with Lances, and they're already broken. So at this point, as you can see, I have his Assassin surrounded, and I'm like, I am tired of this Assassin chasing Sothwell. So you know what's actually really good against Assassin? Chaos Warhounds with Poison. He's not going to be able to get away now. And now that we have the Chosen in here, he is dead. He is dead. Stroke's beating off those Marauders. As you can see, I'm still trying to get axes in here. He does have 3 units of Death Runners inbound. These Chosen with great weapons scared off this Assassin, but he is coming back, and he's so much faster, so I decided not to chase. But I see he is coming back, so I am going to go ahead and give chase. I'm going to make sure these Hounds don't let this Assassin away. I'm tired of these Assassins. As you see, Skrulk is over here at 2/3 health. Sothwell's over here at 1/4 health. And for some reason, yeah, I accidentally gave him an order over here because I was actually going to get my Hounds on Skrulk and then have Sothwell coming over here, thinking that it would do really, really good at killing him. He summoned some rats here, which blocks my Chaos Knight charge. Or did they get the charge? I'm not sure. Anyway, I accidentally give him the order, and he attacks over here. See these guys coming in behind me. I'm going to be pulling them out, but he keeps on getting stunned, so I'm going to send the Chaos Knights in there just to knock over Skrulk. And using things just to knock over things like the Assassin and Skrulk can be so useful and very important in keeping your Lord alive here. Alright, so moving the Chaos Warhounds with Poison in and the Chaos Knights out. Skrulk's not going to be able to get away from those Warhounds with Poison, though he might be able to beat him in combat here. As you can see, he's actually gotten Sothwell with the Hellpit Abomination. I'm going to be pulling away, still throwing axes at him, but we don't have that many mauls left. Got my Chaos Knights with Lances coming in here, and now we're doing really good damage to that Hellpit Abomination. Still moving away, and they're doing a ton of damage to him. So down he goes, and at this point, I got Chosen on Skrulk, and the battle is going to end. So, although it wasn't a particularly close game, I mean, if you look at my army, my Chosen were almost untouched, as well as my Chaos Knights and my Hounds. But it was a really interesting build, and had he executed it a little bit better, it might have actually worked. If he had got a solid front line engagement, like one big colossal Skaven front line, and then how all these guys come in behind before these guys broke, then that could have been massive. So I really like the idea there, and I really like this Goon Squad too, although, is it, I don't know, it was a little bit cheesy. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Who knows? At least it can't fly. The constant spam of trophy heads is really strong, and yeah, it could have worked, I think. Could have worked. Possibly. Depends how the Chosen would have lasted when they were surrounded and had their armor reduced. But as you can see over on my side, being that the enemy army was so wide and had so much fodder, 239 kills on Sothwell, 194 on the Chosen, 163 on the Chosen with great weapons, 344 on the Chaos Knights with Lances, and 284 on Warhounds. I don't know if I've ever seen Warhounds with that many kills. But in any case, very good game to I'm Lil Pump. I really enjoyed that, man, and you had a very interesting build. Thanks for playing me. Well, that's going to be all for this one, guys. This is John Don for Total Brohammer, signing out.